Welcome into the In the Money podcast for Friday, October 9th. Tom Leach along with Jim Goodman, Keeneland's director of simulcasting. Got a stakes race to look at, Jim. It's the Buffalo Trace, Franklin County. 5.5 furlongs on the turf for fillies and mares 3 and up. We could get a Breeders' Cup horse or two out of this. Got a big favorite in Lady Shipman. Can you beat her?
Yeah, this would be a great race if Lady Shipman weren't in here. I was looking at it from the standpoint of, okay, who can beat her? And I think there are a couple of horses in here that could compete with her. They've run close to her in the past, but every time they run against her, it hasn't been really close to 2 lengths, 2.5. So Lady Shipman is my choice here. Kathleen O'Connell is a very underrated trainer and brings her jock with him down here from Saratoga and Monmouth, and she's 4 for 4 the last 4 with 3 buyers in the 102, 104 range. She's 7 for 7 at the distance. So they found her niche, and I think she's going to be an overwhelming favorite here, probably 3 to 5. I would take her on top. Not much value there, so you got to find something underneath. Shrinking Violet, the 9, threw a little bit of a clunker last time out at Kentucky Downs, but if you throw that out, go back to the Del Mar race, the Daisy Cutter, that 104 buyer jumps out at you too, so she might be good enough here. It was at 5 furlongs, and she was closing and pulling away at the end. So maybe with somebody goes with Lady Shipman, it sets up for Shrinking Violet. Ageless, the 5, beat Lee Court in the Royal North, 4 for 7 to distance, another 5.5 furlong specialist. So Free as a Bird, the other filly in here, has got to win at Keeneland. So if you can find some value underneath, but I think Lady Shipman is a deserving favorite in the Buffalo Trace, Franklin County.
I started to pick her, understandably, with all the very good reasons to do it. I decided to try and beat her with Ageless for 2 reasons. He or she loves the turf at Keeneland, so that's a big plus. She's won on it. Lady Shipman hasn't run here. And there's a good chance of getting rain on Friday. I think it's supposed to move out for the weekend and just be really nice for the weekend of it cooler. But on Friday, could be rainy, and that introduces a new X factor into the equation for Lady Shipman and Ageless. Maybe that could help her turn the tables. I'm just looking for a couple of reasons because I think Ageless is a really good horse that you'll get a really good price on because the Lady Shipman will be understandably pounded at the windows. So I'm going to try to go for the price and take Ageless, but I would definitely use her and Lady Shipman in the pick 4, which starts in the 7th race. I like Pablo Del Monte for Wesley Ward in there, but I would also use the 4 and the 2. In the 8th race, my pick was Miss Cobblestone, but I would also use the 5 and the 6. I'd use Ageless and Lady Shipman in the Buffalo Trace, Franklin County. And then I want to use 5 horses in the last race, kind of a wide open. I ended up picking That's Why off a big finish in the debut, but I'd also use, that's the 10 horse. I'd use 2, 4, 9, and 11 as well. So I'm 3 by 3 by 2 by 5. How about you?
I'm almost the same dollar amount, but I'm going to spread more in the last race. I'm going to use 3 horses in the first leg. Pablo Del Monte, the 3, Street Strategy, the 4, who'd be my top choice, and Neck and Neck, the 5, who's had a little success at Keeneland and got a lot of back class. Then I would go 3, 6, 10 in the second race with Miss Cobblestone, Swept Up, and Natural Wonder. Miss Cobblestone would be my top choice. Single Lady Shipman, the 4 in the 9th, and throw them all in there in the 10th and hope for a price. And yesterday, if you'd done that on the pick 4 on Wednesday, as we're recording this on Thursday morning, the $46 horse, second longest shot on the board, hit the pick 4 and paid almost $500 with 2 strong favorites in the middle. So all you got to do is get one price, and I think the price here in this sequence is definitely in race 10.
So best of luck with your wagers on the Friday card. Saturday is QE2 day, another grade 1, the final one of the fall meet here at Keeneland coming up on Saturday. Should be a really nice day for Saturday and Sunday racing at Keeneland. It's Keeneland Select Appreciation Day on Sunday, so if you haven't signed up for that, make sure you do so. For Jim Goodman, I'm Tom Leach. This is the In the Money Podcast.